disappointing compared to what I'm used to whenever we come off of a premium live event. The Raw after and the SmackDown after is pretty dope. This was not, it was just not the same. And I would love to blame, Vince McMahon, but he's not the only one back there. Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci were so good in excelling at trying to keep Braun and Ricochet from each other. I just love seeing actual tag teams, no shade, no tea, but putting two single competitors, which do happen to work well together, Ricochet and Braun Strowman, together within this tournament to end up having a match for the tag team championship. What? Overall, this match was pretty solid, considering that the majority of the people were just waiting for the Bloodline situation to be addressed, and considering how the match card was looking as a whole, I feel like this was the best match of the night. I'm telling you, they keep giving this woman more championship opportunities. It blows my mind when it comes to Sonya Deville. The match was all right. I mean, it did nothing for me. We all knew Queen Charlotte Flair was going to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. Surprise! And to be totally transparent with you guys, I'm not a fan of Sonya Deville. I never have been. On the mic, yes. Heck yes, I love her on the mic. She's so annoying. Her in the ring, not so much. Now, is she improving a bit? I did see some improvement, but I was still seeing within this match with Charlotte Flair that her selling sometimes is just her being on the defense with Charlotte. Yes, we knew that Charlotte Flair was going to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship, but I wanted to see more of Sonya's offense moves. Did this match make Sonya look better? It did compared to her other matches, I will say that. Her pulling Charlotte by the hair, throwing her down the mat, having a near fall with Charlotte, and Charlotte struggling to kick out. Like, WWE is doing something with Sonya Deville, and this might be because, Mandy Rose ain't there no more, or they might have something else planned for Sonya, but I feel like that is developing. I'm wondering if Sonya Deville is going to be put with Gigi Dolan and JC Jane, and then they have like this new revamped Toxic Attraction thing. I wonder if they're doing that because they kind of teased it when Mandy was working for WWE and NXT as the NXT Women's Champion, and she was away because of family stuff, and Sonya Deville came over to NXT to help out Gigi Dolan and JC Jane with their whole issue with Alba Fire. So I'm wondering if they're gonna do that. I don't know what WWE is doing with Sonya, but they're doing something. The Tribal Chief Roman Reigns was pissy all night. He asking Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso where Jay was. They haven't heard from him. Jimmy was irritated because he had to keep repeating himself to Roman, telling him he has not heard from him. And then Solo is still a darn mute. And then you got Paul Heyman shaking in his dress shoes, sitting in the back of Roman with the belts like this for, yes, my Tribal Chief. It just felt like toxic vibes. Like the island of relevancy did not look desirable to go there for a vacation getaway, okay? And Roman snapping at his cousins because Jay ain't talking to them. Jay is tired. Leave Jay alone. He needs time. He's processing. I'm wondering if Solo Sikoa is going to have to fill in for Jay to defend the Tag Team Championship with Jimmy against Ricochet and Braun Strowman next week, because that is going to be furthering this storyline even more. Like, if Jay don't show up, I mean, Jimmy's convinced that he's going to, but I mean, the man ain't answering the phone calls. He ain't heard from him. But Roman Reigns did apologize a little bit later because he saw that he was being teamed too much with a stank attitude. I mean, the Tribal Chief is under a lot of pressure right now, and I'm sure his back still hurts getting that steel chair shot by Sami at the Royal Rumble. So, I mean, I get it. I could see that this match was to elevate the Viking Raiders. They're heels, and Triple H is trying to rebuild this tag team and really make them look like a threat to the tag team division. This is the same team that took out Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Sheamus and Drew did get their payback when they attacked the Viking Raiders after that match. But I wanted the Brawling Brutes to win, like, Them and Imperium, they're my two favorite tag teams right now on SmackDown. Ridge Holland has been proving himself, considering the whole thing with that crazy, horrible botch with Big E. He has been really trying his hardest to get better. Like, this man was picking up Eric to do that suplex, and then at one point he picked up Ivar and did an Alabama slam onto him. And don't get me started on Butch. Like, Butch, I don't know, he's always on. I don't know if he's taking those B12 5-hour shots or he be taking all his vitamins and eating all his Wheaties. Did you guys notice that towards the end of the match, before the Viking Raiders did that Ragnarok on to Pete Dunne, Ivar and Eric stopped and looked at Valhalla, who was on ringside, to like get approval from her or something, and then they did the Ragnarok and then was able to pin for the 1, 2, 3 and win the match. My least favorite match of the night was the Elimination Chamber qualifier match. Shotzi versus Zelina Vega versus Natalya versus Shayna Baszler. What the F did I watch? Like, seriously, all this match just to put Natalya over and have her win to enter into the Elimination Chamber match. Now, I get it, she's Canadian and the Elimination Chamber PLE is going to be in Montreal. I get that, but y'all should just gave her the dang spot automatically and just saved us the trouble of this match. I wanted Zelina Vega to win, but I knew she wasn't, and I thought that Shayna Baszler was going to win because she was dominating at some point. My girl Zelina got disrespected. She was in a sleeper hole from Baszler, and then Natalya interfered with that, and then she did a sharpshooter on Vega, and then she tapped out, and then Natalya won it. What the heck is... No matter how much I love Sami, he doesn't change the fact that he did betray Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, but he did have his reasons, and Roman Reigns has his reasons that are valid for being pissed off. And Roman Reigns claiming that Sami was all in it for himself and he always wanted more, and essentially calling the man selfish. Like, I felt like that was a good twist, and he's trying to gain sympathy from the WWE universe. Sami coming in with the hoodie on, attacking Roman Reigns during his promo was top tier. I was not freaking expecting. I wasn't expecting to see Sami at all during this segment, so I was going off. During my watch along live stream, I was going off. Then Sami wanting the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this beef is burning up. It's burnt. It's charbroiled. Like, that thing, you don't even recognize it. That's how crazy the beef is between Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. Then you got the Bloodline coming out, minus Jay, so you just got Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso coming out to attack Sami. Then the crowd chanting, "We won Jay, we won Jay." Pull up, Us. So we're getting Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship in Montreal. It is going to be an upheaval. He's not going to win against Roman. I hope that Kevin comes out of nowhere, because you know Solo's going to be there, Jimmy's going to be there, ready and locked and loaded. I'm so excited for this championship match at Elimination Chamber. But I do have to say this. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. But this whole Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns championship match at WrestleMania is starting to seem more and more out of place. I don't see the vision, that creative that Triple H has right now, that what they're doing with Cody, Roman, the Bloodline, and Sami, and how all that plays. And with Sami and Roman being at variance with one another, and then having the title on the line at Elimination Chamber, you know, like I said before, we know that Sami's not gonna win. But it would be great if he did, though. But I have been seeing rumors, and I don't know how true this is. This could be totally freaking false. That's what I'm saying, rumors. I'm hearing rumors that KO and Sami Zayn are going to go for tag team championships against the Usos at WrestleMania. Now, I wouldn't be opposed to that. That sounds pretty cool. But the Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns feud is just so much more riveting and so big for it to end up, okay, we're gonna settle this with the Usos instead of settling it with Roman Reigns. But if Kevin comes in and interferes with the Bloodline, freaking up Sami during the whole Elimination Chamber championship match, then I could see KO and Sami teaming up for the titles. So guys, let me know what you thought about SmackDown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for my episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Signing off. Bye.